Hey everyone, it's January 21st, 2024, and this will be our second update for our Casa Angels. I just wanted to share a little experience I had in the early morning of January 20th, which was just, 2 days ago. Um, I woke up in a dream state or in whatever consciousness level I was at the time. And there was this woman there and she had dark hair, and I knew we were having a discussion. So it was almost as if I had traveled there, but it really wasn't a dream. It was more real. But during the conversation, which I don't remember what the conversation was, but there was this big energetic shift that took place that I felt in that state or wherever I was. And I thought, wow, that's really interesting. And it felt as though this was a global shift, energetic shift. Now, I didn't know at the time or have information about what that was about or what the shift was. A lot of times when I have these experiences, I just sort of let it sit and let the information unfold or come to me when I'm ready to understand it or explain it to you. So I asked the Divine Mother, okay, what is this shift that I felt, energetic shift that I felt? And I immediately got this vision of a book and turning the page. And it was like the end of a chapter and a new chapter is starting for humanity. So I want to call this particular information humanity's new chapter. And I felt like that took place. I literally felt it, and I thought it was really interesting. Now, what's interesting? What are we leaving, or what's humanity is leaving a certain way of being and then starting a new chapter, and something new is coming out of it that we create. And I think that's really, really important to understand that we're creating the future. Before, I feel like a lot of us have been asleep and just going along with, whatever life had for us, and, the system, and buying into the system, and, whatever the agendas are and those kind of things. We were just wrapped up or asleep that we were not in control. And so in this new chapter, we really come to find our divinity and following our hearts and opening our hearts and creating a new world from that soul connection with our divine self. And that's the new chapter. We are literally creating a new world as we go. I'm kind of being shown like a Lego kit, and you have this, thousands of pieces of Lego in front of you, and you sit there and look at it and go, what are we going to build? What colors are we going to use? And what are we going to make? Are we going to make an animal? Are we going to make a building? Are we going to make a car? Are we going to? So that's sort of the energy of the shift. I also picked up when I asked what the meaning of what the shift was, that enough people on the planet have started to wake up that we've lived in a controlled system and we haven't been creators of our own reality. And by that I mean, what I create may not be like for the whole world, but because I'm in that creative energy, it shifts the world into that creative state of being. So it's more of a collective consciousness that is happening on the planet that opens us up to creating the new. Now, what was interesting as we turned the page from the old chapter of humanity's new chapter that we're moving into, the pages are blank. It's not like it's all laid out for us. And this is what's going to happen, and that's, you know, this is what's going to happen, and we're going to do this and this kind of thing. I really think we're in a really new paradigm. Now, what this new energy is doing, it's breaking down the old systems. So what we're going to see is all the old systems start to break down, whether they be educational, political, uh, religion, um, all the old control systems that have kept us from waking up are going to be breaking down. Now, this can seem very, very scary. And we can be very much in fear about it, but I wouldn't, because this is part of the ascension. It has to take place. We have to let go of the old and embrace the new creative reality that is coming on the planet. So it's kind of an exciting time, but it can also be a fearful time. So this is where you really have to stay in your heart. You have to really stay in that place of love and allow your divine self, divine spirit, the divine mother, just to guide you through these energies of realizing that it's all part of our the ascension of our consciousness into divine love. And if you remember from the last update video that I did, um, the message I had received was the return of the Divine Mother, the return of the Divine Mother's love. And that's what's going to uh, transform hearts, awaken hearts, and align them with this new paradigm that is yet to be told. So the chapter is yet to be told. And so it's going to be a really, really exciting time. We have a lot of help from those other realms that are assisting us now. Um, and so a lot of people are going to be waking up because of experiences with that and connecting with that other realm. So it's going to be really, really an exciting time. And I want you to be encouraged and not fearful, even though it may look like um, an earthquake is happening. The rebuilding is going to be something incredible, and that we build because we all lock into our hearts and follow our divine calling and create from that level. And, the whole universe is assisting that right now to awaken our hearts. So just be encouraged with that. I wanted to start doing these little updates because it was the quickest way for me to get the information that I receive out to you. And I promised to the Divine Mother that I would share this information with you as I received it. And a lot of times it comes through little visions or just downloads or understanding. In this case, it came into a dream, through a dream experience, and I just wanted to share that with you. And then again, I just sort of let it sit until, and then when I'm ready, I'll ask, what does this mean? What is it about? So, really good stuff happening here. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and let's see if I can share my screen. I just wanted to show you this picture for those of you that have not seen it. um, this was a picture was taken on Easter morning of 2023. And as you can see, and I hope you can see my cursor, you see this heart here, and you see this little cloud here, and it looks like Mother Mary. And I really feel like she was blessing the building, because the building had just gone up. The inside's not finished, but the frame of the building, and that she was blessing the building. But what was interesting, I was having a conversation with Catherine Alexis Wygan, and hopefully we're going to have a Zoom conversation with her that I can share with you folks. But one thing, when I was talking to her about this, I was looking at we were looking at this picture, and the first thing she saw was the white bird that's behind the heart. I don't know if you folks can see that. And so I still don't know the meaning of the white bird. If you haven't heard the story, on April 30th of 2022, we had a portal open up on the Casa property. And the way this happened, I was going outside to change out the water. I was doing gardening that day. It was probably a Saturday or a Sunday. I can't remember the exact day. But a huge whirlwind started up about 200 feet on the other side of the driveway, which is directly in front of this building that you're looking at. And there was a whirlwind that started, and it wasn't a dirt devil. It just was huge. It was about 100 feet around. What was interesting, it wasn't windy that day, so I don't even know. So I'm a little confused watching this whirlwind, and it had tumbleweed flying around in it, and had a box and a white piece of paper. And I'm watching this, and I'm watching the white piece of paper because I wanted to see where it landed once this whirlwind was done so I could go pick it up. As I'm watching it, the white piece of paper flipped out wings and turned into a white bird. And this white bird started playing around, flying around in the whirlwind, like it was playing in it. And I thought, wow, look at that bird. I couldn't tell if it was a dove. It seemed a little bigger than a dove, but it kind of looked in a dove. And I wasn't really sure. But then as it played around, it flew out of the whirlwind toward the Mother Mary statue, which was probably about 300 feet away. And it flew toward the statue and then it turned north toward Mount Blanca. And as it hit the property line, it just like it went poof and went into another dimension. You could almost see energy come out of it as it went into another dimension. And I thought, wow, what was that? So there's some other stories that I'll tell in future updates about this white bird, but I didn't see the white bird in this picture till just a couple of weeks ago when I was talking to Catherine Alexis. As you can see it behind the heart, and it's looking, there's its face, and it's looking this direction. It almost looks like a white, pure white eagle or something like that. And we've had other experiences with a literal white bird that I'll share with you. Um, in the future. But I wanted to put this photo out for you guys to look at because I do feel like it's some type of energetic uh, connection there that you may want to see and to see how it unfolds. There's some kind of coding in this picture, and would love if you tune in and see what you get on this picture of the white bird and share it in the comments. I'd love for you guys to subscribe to this channel because this is the quickest way I can get to you the mystical experiences, the information I received from the Divine Mother as we move forward in this new chapter. And I feel like that the Divine Mother wants me to share the information I received with you. And then you guys feel free to put information in the comments if you've had experiences that align with this awakening of the Divine Mother's love, this moving into the planet at this time, and with your thoughts around the new chapter. I'd love to hear from you, or you can email this and I'll email me with your information, and I'll try to remember to put our email in the comments below. So that's the update for January 21st, 2024. And I just want to leave you with my favorite message from Mother Mary, which is, my dearest child, you are the miracle you have been seeking. You are the heart you want to find. You are God's gift to the world. You have been created as divine. You are my heart. I am yours. There is nothing separating the two. You are my beloved child. My gift to you is you. So thank you for taking the time to listen. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get these updates really quick, and like it, and we can share these messages with the world or those that need to hear it as we move along. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.